What's up, guys? Obviously, it's CaptainObviouzX. I got a Battlefield 3 gameplay commentary for you guys. Today, I'm playing some Team Deathmatch on Demavan Peak, and I move around with different weapons. I use the Scar H for a little bit. I think I move on to the M4 a little bit later. But I believe that it is time to let you guys know about what my plans are with Medal of Honor Warfighter. And now, there's a lot of people who have been asking asking me, if I'm going to be posting videos or content for the Medal of Honor Warfighter beta. And at this point, at this moment in time, the answer is going to have to be no. Now, there's no reason as to why I'd be, not wanting to play the game, not wanting to try it out. Opinions of the game, just looking at it, aren't really swaying me away from purchasing the beta. Now, let me reiterate that. Purchasing the beta, you may be asking yourself, why would you ever purchase a beta? It's free. And the reason for that is because I do not lie about my age on Xbox Live, and according to Microsoft, I am 17 years old. Now, whoa, CaptainObviouzX. 17 years old is the age restriction for M-rated games. Now, absolutely, you're correct. But there's a problem there. Those clever people over at Danger Close decided that they do not want to give the demo a rating. So it's currently unrated on the Xbox Live Marketplace, which, unless you're under 18, you cannot buy. So I can't get the Medal of Honor Warfighter beta on my current Xbox Live account. And the only way I will be able to get it is to buy some Xbox Live Gold subscription for my secondary account, which I am not in the mood of doing as of right now because I don't really want to spend money on a beta. So I will not be posting, gameplay of the Medal of Honor Warfighter beta at this point. I mean, if I can somehow get like a free 48-hour trial, I think I may have one of those laying someplace, but I'll have to find it. But until then, I will not be posting any Medal of Honor Warfighter gameplay, content, coverage, anything like that. Do not be expecting that from me in the near future. I apologize for that. I will probably be buying the full game, but at this point, there will not be any Warfighter beta gameplay from me. I'm sorry about that if you guys were expecting that from me for some odd reason, but there's just no way I can get past the age restriction that is on my account, which I'm kind of regretting at this point, but what are you going to do? It's a thing of the past. But I thought I'd talk a little bit more about some things regarding Medal of Honor Warfighter, as a matter of fact. I mean, I've been taking a look at some of the gameplay, and, I'm not really impressed too much for the game. I mean, it looks like just what everyone says it was going to be, a Battlefield Call of Duty hybrid. Now, that's not a problem to me because I like both games. But the thing about Medal of Honor Warfighter that's really making it hard or difficult for me to actually want to play the game is just by looking at it, and the way that it's played makes me just disappointed because of all the build-up this game has received from YouTube commentators, from, the media, and just the game company itself promoting the hell out of this game. And the fact that the game does not look polished or different or just overall good, in my opinion, does not make it, that attractive as a game to me. Now, I haven't played the game yet, so I really can't say anything based upon just an observation if the game will be good or if the game will be bad, so on and so forth. But at this point, it's not impressing me as, a definite buy for a video game. If I played it, definitely my opinions would be different. But at this point, I'm not quite certain whether or not it will be a keep for me or just a buy and they get rid of it. I will make some decisions in the future as to whether or not Medal of Honor Warfighter is a game I want to stick to my channel as being one of the primary games I'm playing on here. But at this point, from what I've seen of the game, it does not impress me too much. The graphic art style does not really appeal to me. I'm not quite certain what it is, but just for some reason, it does not look like that much of a beautiful game as comparison to, Battlefield 3 or Call of Duty or things like that. And the problem with that is that the beta at this point does not have an HD texture pack. Now, I'm assuming there's going to be an HD texture pack for the full game, because it's running off of the Frostbite 2 engine. There's most likely going to be 2 discs for the campaign and for the multiplayer. You know how it goes. Because of Battlefield 3, same exact, hardware or software, being used for the game. So most likely there'll be an HD texture pack you'll have to install on the Xbox 360 because of the limited size of the the DVD. I mean, HD DVDs for the Xbox 360 are only 8 gigabytes, I believe, and Blu-ray discs are 16 gigabytes. So on the PS3, you won't have to worry about 2-disc games, just like Battlefield 3. But Medal of Honor Warfighter most likely will be a 2-disc game because of the small space on the HD DVD for the Xbox 360, which will warrant an HD texture pack download. I'm not quite sure about the PS3 yet. I don't even know if they had it for the for Battlefield 3 on the PS3. If they didn't, most likely it won't be one for the Medal of Honor Warfighter. But at this point, I can't say anything for certain. And also the gunplay does not, impress me too much. It just looks like, I don't know, more hit scans and stuff like that. It doesn't really look too impressive and something that stands out to me. I mean, Medal of Honor is one of those just in the middle games. It doesn't impress people and it doesn't make people overall mad at the game. It's just right there in the middle where it doesn't go above and beyond like Battlefield 3 did, and it doesn't stick to the same game-winning formula that Call of Duty has been doing in the past. So in general, Medal of Honor, the series and the franchise as a whole, will tend to be a little bit more less extravagant, not more, less extravagant than Battlefield 3, but a little bit better and a little more different than Call of Duty at the same time. Now, for all I know, it could be an amazing, fascinating game that everyone wants to pick up. But from what I've seen so far in terms of other commentators' opinions, we just have to wait and see what will actually happen with the full game. We can't, make our judgments based upon the beta at this point, just like most of us made our opinions on Battlefield 3 on the beta, and it turned out to be a very good game in the end. Now, the beta for Medal of Honor Warfighter, for all I know, could be an older build of the game. I mean, you take a look at the Battlefield 3 beta, that was actually a 2-month-old build. So Medal of Honor Warfighter may be a 2-month-old build as well. And for all we know, the game is even more polished and even more glitch-free than the current thing that you guys are playing on the demo. And yet again, this is all speculation. I could be wrong here and there as to what I'm talking about. But I'm pretty much going based upon my past experiences, observations with Battlefield 3, with Frostbite 2 engine games, things like that. But overall, I feel like the one thing I have to do regarding Medal of Honor Warfighter is just wait and see what the full game has to offer for both me and the community as a whole. It's not really impressing me as much as Battlefield 3 did in its initial release. But we'll find out once the game fully releases, and I'll give you guys my final impressions of the game at that point. If you guys enjoyed today's video, remember to give it a thumbs up. That helps out a lot. Follow me on Twitter. And as always, rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. And now, just in case you guys missed it, here is yesterday's video. It was my final review of Borderlands 2. Very, very awesome video. If you guys missed it, remember to go check that video out. And if you guys have not bought Borderlands 2 yet, maybe this will make your final decision for you. Follow me on Twitter, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.